Nous sommes les Pikmin venus pour vous aider, vos nouveaux amis. On se multiplie et remplit d'énergie, nous combattons vos ennemis. Sur notre petite étoile étrange, peuplée de milliers de créatures souvent hostiles. Nous sommes toujours là, nous veillons sur vous comme des anges.
I don't see myself on stream yet, but Project M is starting right now, top 32. I don't know who's up on stream right away. I think it's Asta versus Timmy. And I'm here alone for the time being. I'm waiting for young Ulrich to finish a money match in Melee. But for now, I'll be sitting here alone, commentating Project M top 32. Now, I know Timmy plays Rob in PM. I don't know what Asta plays. So, before that point, all I know is that Tim is extremely good. He's probably seeded to get very high at this event, so there's a good chance that he's the favorite. And I'm not a PM player myself, but I do have a lot of practice in the game from way back, and I do know a lot of mechanics, so hopefully I can carry the commentary just fine, even with outdated knowledge to some degree. And yes, he's going Rob, not surprising. I'm pretty sure he's a solo main. Marv and Rob. So this matchup is probably a bit interesting. I can imagine it's pretty explosive because they both have fairly good combo games and very high range. So it's probably a zoning matchup where Marv has to dash dance close enough that Rob can't really camp projectiles, and Rob has to break Marv's zoning, probably. That's what I imagine. I don't have a clue who's favored though, so without that information I'll just have to carry the carry my impression through the set and see who appears to be doing better. But just from from what I know from their kits, I can imagine that Rob is extremely good versus Marv because he can probably edge guard him very, very well. The issue is he's probably the correct weight to get comboed by Ken combos. So he can probably die very early from Marv if they know what they're doing. So if Azar has a good combo game, then this can be pretty rough. But we'll see. They're starting either Smash Wheel or Pokemon. Two very common stages I feel in PM. They're very well liked by basically everyone. There's no character that really dislikes those two stages. Now we'll see what happens here. I'm just gonna go out on a gut feeling and say that Tim is favored, but honestly, the PM, I don't know how big the skill difference is, the skill gap between the higher seeds and the lower seeds, so it's hard to say. But we're going right into it, and early grab by Rob. Both of them going very aggressive right at the start. And yes, Rob has 3 charges on his up B to combo like this. Wow, very explosive. He gets the edge guard here. Oh, a bit early with the get up attack. Down throw, probably his best combo throw by far. And yes, this is looking very, very good by Timmy. He might have missed 2 edge guards, but the way he's playing neutral looks very dominant. I'm pretty sure he has a lot of matchup experience. And right there, what we saw is that Rob not only has a pretty decent dash dance, but he can also mix up a lot of spacing with his up B. And his combo game right now, obviously way stronger than what we're seeing from Aster. And hello, young Ulrich just joined me on the mic.
The thing is, have you ever seen Timmy's Rob lose ever in PM?
Yes.
Alright,
But
I haven't.
He's very, very good. And right now we're seeing that with a very dominant game 1.
It makes no sense to me how this character is even legal when I watch Timmy. I was like, what?
He has weaknesses. He's probably he's the perfect combo weight food.
Oh, okay,
and he has to land to recharge the charges from his up B. So if you don't let him land, then he loses his recovery really early, and he has to use his recovery to extend his combos. And this means that he's putting himself at risk every time. But you don't have to take any risks if you just kill your opponent every time.
Exactly. He took that risk once because he used his recovery charges just to kill his opponent.
Yeah, exactly. And his combo game is just very impressive, but what we're seeing is we're not really seeing Azar carry the combos at all. So he's throwing one forward there, but he's not getting a second one. And I know that Marv has the ability to do like 0 to deaths on Rob pretty consistently. I'm pretty sure.
All right. I didn't know that.
Because he has very strong. Is the perfect like mid-weight, so he can combo really
He's
well
like chic weight?
Yes, similar-ish.
I see.
And he's also a very big target.
Oh
so,
yeah, definitely.
And also, I'm fairly sure that in PM, what they did, they changed the down air so that the spike has priority over the non-spike. So it's very easy to hit the spike on large targets.
Dude, these PM people, they're on something else, dude.
And Azar switches to Falco, which I believe is his melee main. Are you sure?
No, Marth is his melee main.
Oh, okay. So then there might just be like the matchup might honestly just be skewed towards Rob.
Yeah,
but
I think so.
Right now we have a like Falco, very explosive character. He honestly gets a lot more mix-ups in PM because he can wave bounce, he can beer versus lasers. He has some side B shenanigans that he can't do anywhere else. He's also very good at comboing.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
So if he can keep up with the combo game, then he can do well. But honestly, if he combos the same level he did with Marth, this is also going to be a bit of a wash.
Alright, so the thing, I only know Astar from Melee, I don't know what he plays in PM. It looks like he plays Melee characters in PM, so I'm just gonna assume that he's not a PM like specific player.
Yeah.
He has a very like solid foundation, I guess, with all the characters, because when you play friendlies against him, like he rotates top tiers basically.
That makes sense, yeah.
And I think his Marth is just his most consistent, but not necessarily his best on its peak, you know?
But yeah, I know. So
with PM is so much easier to hit stuff, right? Because PM is...
that's very good.
Yo.
It's not that it's much easier to hit stuff, it's just that some of the buffer mechanics help some of the execution. Like for example, jump squat, it reads a frame later, so Fox jump is 3 frames for the input instead of 2.
Oh.
And there's a lot of things like that that feels like it's just easier, but there's a lot of mechanical reason for it. But honestly, there's more depth to it because there's a lot more added mechanics like Darkus and stuff that is really difficult.
Yeah.
But what we're seeing right now is...
He just SD'd his stuck away.
Yeah,
man.
and Timmy, he got the gimp early and then he got the kill right there from an SD, and that means he's in the lead very strong right now. And
so how is it in this matchup? Does Rob have like any capabilities to play defensively now?
Yes.
And to camp him basically?
He can't camp him. No one can really camp Falco, but what he can do is he can zone him out pretty well and then go for whiff punishes over and over. And Rob is very good at that. So like a lot of time you'll see him just play like the range where Falco isn't safe to laser, and because he can up B and use a charge to go like a very far distance with the forward air, he can like threaten such a large space. Like you saw him full jump right there, and he went all the stage to get to the Falco, and a short of laser was enough to kill him across like around the world. He went around the world.
He ran around the world. Wow.
Timmy looking very dominant here.
So to me, as a PM noob, it looks like very interesting the way the metagame changes. It's still like almost all the same mechanics and almost all the same like the mental things going on, but the difference between characters and the mechanical differences in the game make it a lot more interesting, actually.
I completely agree.
Yeah.
And also PM right now is in a very good place where a lot of characters are viable, and there's a lot of people for every main. So that you always see new matchups, and I don't want to call any one of them like degenerate like in earlier patches.
Yeah,
so
exactly,
we're in a very good place. And right there, yes, I forgot to mention that until top 16, it is indeed best of 3.
Whoa.
So Timmy moves on very dominantly against Astar. And it's not unexpected. Timmy is probably like a top 4 seed or similar at this tournament.
I think so. I think Dirt Boy and Prof are above him, but after that, like who?
And I'm pretty sure Dirt Boy is the first seed and Prof is second, because I talked to Prof about it and he's like, yeah, I'm second seed. I know Nicky's entered too, and he's also pretty high seed.
What does Nicky play?
Snake and Fox. Snake and Fox. So I think he plays Snake until it gets really difficult, and then he plays Fox. But Fox in PM is actually very interesting because you can. There's a lot of added text, like I mentioned, wave bouncing and B reversing. That means that.
Darkus and
that too. But specifically, wave bouncing and B reversing is very important for Fox, because if he can do that, it becomes incredibly hard to juggle him. Because he can laser B reverse or wave bounce out of pressure. So if in melee, if you're above someone, like imagine a Marv up throwing a Fox on FD, you basically can't get down.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
you have an added like 6 or 7 mix-ups because of the B reverse stuff. And that means that he's suddenly so much better at getting out of pressure. And I know Nicky loves PM because he said, in his own words, not mine, a lot of characters have some of the same dynamic that Ice Climber has in Melee, where there's a lot of situations where Fox gets hit, he gets blown up. But he can camp them out and play super defensively and like outlast them in the long run. So he feels very comfortable in PM against those characters. Specifically, he mentioned Charizard, which I think there's a player at this event, like a very good Charizard.
Oh my God, Zen's here.
So he said that he feels very comfortable against that character because, like, in his words, Charizard can back throw and then nair and cover every single option Fox has, so it becomes like, it's basically a wobble. And at that point, he has to camp him out. And if he does that well, he's playing against Ice Climbers. And his experience as a very patient player really pays off in a game like this, where you really go so far, even with just fundamentals.
Yeah, definitely.
And he's also studious. So he just learns all the mechanics.
He learns like as he goes, from stock to stock.
Yeah.
But we don't have Nicky right here.
No, we have
Over Triforce. Against whom? Against Liver. Help us out here.
Yeah, production. We need your help. Oh, Squirtle.
Is that Dirt Boy? Dirt Boy had another jersey today. 4ZKN.
It's 4ZKN on stream right now, and I'm seeing Squirtle, which I assume is his main, because over Triforce playing his melee main. This is not his main game, so he's going to try his best with Sheik. So Sheik is a bit different in PM. She's slightly buffed in some aspects, but what they did is they kind of reduced the degeneracy of her down throw, but instead they gave her very powerful mix-ups with the other throws. So she has very powerful DI mix-ups, where if you guess right, then you get a kill. So so we're going to see a lot of that. He's probably going to do a lot of forward throw and back throw. And yeah, Squirtle is an interesting character, has a lot of special mechanics about him. His shell is, he has a lot of moves that are like invincible.
Oh, it's F-Skin. I've met the guy before. Ooh. I don't know where. I have no idea where. But this name rings a bell. Okay.
But yeah, so Squirtle's down B. We saw it once right there. It knocks the opponent down and it breaks CC. But a lot of its other stuff, it's like he has armor, he has super fast speed. But I'm pretty sure his biggest weakness is just range. And Sheik, being the massive character that she is, has a lot of range. So we'll see what happens here.
Her back air is like 5 Squirtles tall.
Exactly. And yeah, Squirtle is extremely fast. He also has a hitbox on his dash dance. Funnily enough.
Really?
Or like on his run, like runarounds. Like when you run and then turn around, you actually have a comboable hitbox with his shell. So he can hurt you with just his movement, which is very interesting. And his side B is also very good.
I also remember his, I think it's up smash, the Hydro Pump.
Yes.
It covers so much range.
It is extremely good. And right there, it's even up. Over Triforce was a very powerful F-tilt forwarder, stock one. But, I mean, Fusk, I don't know how to pronounce his name. F-Skin, yeah. He's doing his best, but Over Triforce doing what he does best, edge guarding very well.
Yeah, exactly. That's just his entire thing in Melee. He just transferred it to PM and it works out. And it works out fucking well.
He also has the knowledge. Like, this is not his first rodeo, but even then, I don't think that this is gonna be a wash by any means. Like, Squirtle, a very interesting charter. And yeah, this is not true.
Yeah, we see the DI mix-ups.
Yeah, that's not, like, true in the same way that it is in
NTSC.
Yeah. Ooh. But right now, Squirtle is going in. He's doing pretty well. And I really like these, I think, neutral bees.
Whoa! Let's go, F-Skin!
That was so good.
What the hell just happened? He's the best PM player in Germany, by the way, F-Skin.
Then I'm going to immediately say that he's favored to win this, probably.
I guess so.
And right there, what we saw was, I'm not sure if you know this, but you can actually roar in this game. So what he did probably was like dash in and roar back air, and he had so much momentum because Squirtle is so fast that he has like carried him all the way back.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's so interesting to see.
That was ridiculous.
And yeah, all of Squirtle's moves are short range but very fast, and also they combo very well. So we'll see what happens here. He's trying to... I think Squirtle rarely kills off the top with anything except higher pump. He's probably just looking to like carry her off the same way he did before.
One thing that kind of bothers me though is that why is Squirtle in Charmander colors?
Oh yeah, that's just a skin.
This is so weird.
It's just a skin.
Does he have wind boxes on his water attacks?
Yes.
All right. So, all right. These wind boxes, are they coming into play in
No,
any significant way?
No, not at the moment. What he's doing is it's safe on shield, and it has very little landing lag, it seems. So he can do it in neutral, and if he gets like a hit, it probably gives him a slight amount of frame advantage. So he's using them similarly to how you use lasers in as Falco. I don't think that it's like as good, but I think it's required for Squirtle because it's a long-range move. The thing is, it does move you. So if you're approaching, I think it stops your momentum, halts your momentum in the air. So it becomes like a slight defensive wall when he has it out.
Alright, that's cool.
And he can also charge it, and the wind box, or like the pushback box, comes into play when it's charged, especially, because then it becomes way, way stronger and goes much further.
It's like in Brawl, Mario's, I think it was Mario's taunt?
Yeah.
The Flood?
And you see, like, it does give him advantage. So that's what he's doing right there. It's very, very good, it seems.
I love seeing that.
And yeah, that right there is his side B, and his side B has super armor. So you have to be very particular in how you deal with it.
So where do you hit him in his side B?
You wanna like, okay, so it has a raw counter with the footstool. If you footstool him, he gets put on his back and you get a free punish. Okay. But aside from that, you can just like trade with it and like take the percent, and then he like sort of stops. But generally, you wanna like shield it or just like hit the end lag of it.
All right, I see this. So one thing, with you knowing so much about PM,
I don't know. I don't know that much.
Why don't you enter the tournament?
I was gonna enter this year, but I forgot. Like, I was so sad because I entered last year and I love PM, but I actually forgot to register, and I realized that at this event, and then it was too late.
Oh, I see. All right.
But yeah, right here we're seeing pretty good play.
Unfortunate backwards hitbox there.
Yeah,
is this forward air where he sticks out his tail?
The tail is the back air. The legs are the forward air. But okay, so
gets the kill in the long run though.
Yeah, Foreskin he's like.
It's always funny, dude. Like,
yeah,
can't help it.
He's on the back foot. So even if he's the best player in Germany, I'm guessing that this is a pretty rough matchup because, like we said, the range is like the biggest weakness he has, and Over is just always at the correct spacings, always having like a 4 tilt out or something similar. That right there, down B, it like...
As a bubble?
Yeah, it puts you down, it like knocks you down, it's very, very powerful.
I see. So that could be like a tech chasing tool?
Yes, against a couple characters you can use it to set up really good tech chases. That's down smash.
Oh my god, I thought F-Skin was on something else right now, but
F-Skin,
still going.
F-Skin, oh... And yeah, you just have to let it go.
And now you see like how the PM experience just tries to beat the melee experience.
And it's doing very well. And honestly, today I'm just a spectator, and for me it's very nice to see that the people dedicated to the game win. I get so sad when that doesn't happen. So right now, seeing him with these combos, 66.
Still going though.
Oh, 72%, very powerful.
72 is freaking amazing. We still get the...
And that's side B. Oh, he's just grabbing ledge.
That's gonna be it!
That's very, very good. We're seeing him dance.
Death stock, dude.
No, he got hit once, but yes.
He got it once. All right. But dude, still,
a full stock lead in this matchup is a pretty big deal, I'm fairly sure.
I think so as well. And then, like, game 1 was quite the wash, actually. I think
they did go last stock, but it was pretty dominant.
Yeah, exactly. It was quite dominant, right? And now that F-Skin, like, he
knows what he's doing, and he's doing 97% combos. Tried to end it with the up B off the top, but barely misses the spacing.
Almost served to death him.
But he didn't really... That's the side B point blank.
That was the side B?
Yeah.
Let's go. Does Let's Match not for himself?
They seem to be going Fountain of Dreams, it seems. Oh no, never mind. They hovered over it, but they hadn't decided yet. So counterpicks in this matchup, I'm pretty sure that Squirtle mostly kills from the side, as do Sheik. But Squirtle seems to benefit a lot more from wider space.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that, he wants to go to larger stage. But he won that game, so this is over. Over decides to go Dreamland, which is, I mean, he has recovered a lot. F-Skin hasn't really edgeguarded that well, so I'm
That's
guessing
true,
that
that's true.
I'm guessing that there is a logic behind this, and it might just
the
be a
up
comfort
airs.
pick. But yeah, right now, very even. They're both respecting each other so much. Just want to keep that like half-screen spacing, play the mid-screen.
By the way,
With a-
HD Wispy Woods weirds me out.
It's so nice. Oh, and that's going to be
That's
killed.
gonna be it. That's gonna be it, right?
Oh,
No. Oh,
he
he gets
gets-
him with a drop kick, but doesn't finish it.
But still, like 100% is a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. And see, they're playing the mid-screen, which is very interesting because they both have projectiles, but I feel like Squirrel is generally in a better spot in the mid-screen because he doesn't really have to charge anything, and he has so much movement speed. While
Yeah, and he's
Sheik
so
still,
quick, right?
Yeah, and Sheik still needs the needles.
Yeah, that's true. And the needles are always like quite projected.
Yeah, they're very predictable.
Yeah.
Well, I
exactly.
don't think that's the case for Squirrel. And
Yo!
around the world, but it's not quite enough to kill. But
Side
oh yeah,
B to drop
also,
kick, switch to Zelda.
this is legitimate. So Cell is actually considered a pretty good character in this game.
Okay.
And she has a lot of tools, so that's legitimate for the Switch, but not in this case. And Over Triforce is
Oh
not
my
a Zelda
God.
main.
Yeah.
So we're still only going to see him play Sheik.
And
And
PM Zelda does like weird stuff as well, right?
She's just in general a very strong character. With
Yeah.
she's slow but strong, so a lot of her stuff does a lot of damage, and she still has a lot of the good stuff she had in melee without a lot of the disadvantages. But even then, opting to go to Sheik again, which is fair. He's a Sheik
Respectful.
main. He's a
Yeah,
Sheik
exactly.
main. And right now,
Like
oh,
his melee Zelda is quite amazing though. But
yeah, but if you don't have the experience,
if you don't know.
oh, that was
what-
very, very good. He fell down from the platform in a way that he changed up his momentum and then went into him with the water gun. And with that, he won neutral like 4 times in a row. And that's
Yo,
going to
and the back
be
air.
an edge guard. So we'll see here. Sheik's recovery is slightly better in this game, but it's still like not amazing. And the Squirrel is just doing so well. He's abusing that it's a low percent. And
The
that's
drop
going to be
kicks,
killed.
and that's gonna be it.
He's just so good with the space.
Yeah.
And he's playing the mid-screen amazing. So really, well, he's trying to not be in point blank because then he gets beat out by hitboxes.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
he wants to be hit and run, go in and go out, and he's doing such a good job of that. We're seeing him in with the water gun, CC down tilt twice. It actually hits twice by itself, and he's just hitting that, and I think it's safe on block 2. And that way, he just keeps doing it, and he's just getting all of this percent, the extra credit. You need to take the stock immediately, and this might be it. Yes.
Yo,
But 60%, that's nothing to
That's
laugh
a
at.
lot of percent. That's
It
a lot of
really
percent.
is.
Because if you get to grab now, or
And not
just even a down tilt.
There's a lot of moves right here that combos very well for Squirtle.
Yeah.
Oh, the down throw, like I said, not as reliable of a combo tool as maybe he's used to, and that's the back throw DI mix-up, but he didn't go for, I think, the F tilt.
And the reset.
And the arms attack. Can he get the kill here? No. Oh, yeah. That's the up B is pretty strong, but it sends straight up, so it's not really that dangerous on ground. But
Yeah.
it is a good recovery move because of the big hitbox. Though it seems it can be beaten out before the end hit.
That was an amazing recovery mix-up. He just he surfed through like up onto the platform level,
And then fell
he
down.
fell through, and Over was not ready for that.
Yeah, okay, so it seems the up B, it does not have a very good hitbox until the very, very end. So if you have a hitbox out there like the Nair, then you can beat it out. And Over Triforce seems to be ready to take this over the best player in Germany.
Yeah.
But we'll see how well that goes.
All right. It's last stock situation, both
It's
on 0.
very even, and
It's
this is,
so
I had
even.
to remind you, I think that this is still best of 3.
Yeah, it's best of 3. It's top 8 qualifier.
But top 16 is best of 3.
Best of 3, exactly.
So if this is top 12, then it is best of 5.
No, it's top. Yeah, it's top.
And that's it.
And
Yes.
it's F-Skin.
And that was such a good edge shot.
It said winners round 2 though.
Yeah.
So I think F-Skin is now in. It might
Now
be in
he's
semis.
now he's in best of 5 territory.
Oh,
But
all right. So
easily.
now he's in quarters.
Yes,
Right.
he is.
Pips Creek, my man. It is a fucking pleasure to commentate with you, but I gotta play a beer pong tournament match.
Okay, so you want me to shoutcast?
No, I really gotta leave now.
Yeah.
And play beer pong.
But that's fair.
And you shoutcast on your own,
Yeah.
and then I join you as soon as I won that beer pong match.
That sounds great.
Let's do it like this.
Yeah, let's do
Because I
it.
don't want to leave my teammate hanging, you know?
That sounds good.
All right.
Good luck,
Guys,
man.
Young Ulrich signing out. See you in about, I think, 20 minutes.
We'll see if someone joins me or if I'll sit there alone.
I try to find something.
It's fine, it's fine. You don't have to. Just go play your beer pong.
No, I will try.
Yeah, talk to Paul. Paul should know. Right now, we have Professor Pro, the legendary snake. I don't know how like used to PM, he still is, but he used to be extremely good, and he still is the second seed at this tournament, so he is most likely the favorite to win this game, but we'll see. He has been upset before, I'm very certain. So we'll see what happens right here. It seems to be Wolf, and Wolf is a pretty common character, but he's also very, very strong. And this matchup, I'm pretty sure, is probably slightly Wolf favored. And both of them are very strong projectiles, but Wolf has a lot of good aerials, and Snake really preys on your attacks and he wants to get you grounded. And I'm not that sure on how well this is going to go. We'll see. But once again, Professor Pro, most likely the favorite. This is probably going to be a good match. So we'll see what happens right here. They're probably, it looks like the starting battlefield. And this is indeed still best of 3. So battlefield it is, and we'll see right away who takes the lead in the beginning. Oh no, it's still just a warm-up. Oh yeah, multi-shining, the tech skill swag right there, that's what we like to see. Completely useless in a match, but extremely nice nonetheless. Oh, right. So Snake in this game, very interesting, but everyone that's watching is obviously a PM player, so I'm not gonna like go off with my knowledge, because I'm sure that most people in the stream have similar or higher level knowledge than I do. So excuse me if I get anything wrong right here, but I'm pretty sure that a lot of this is going to be coming down to Wolf trying to rush him down, or like with the projectile, to build like a wall in front of him while he tries to safely close the space, while Snake trying to get that sticky, as always, and trying to get him grounded, get the sleep gun. And we'll see right away. In this game, PM Snake has a really, really good out of shield game with the up B cancel. So Wolf, I'm pretty sure he has a couple of safe on shield aerials. I'm not sure Nair is, but I know like forward air and back air probably is. So we'll see how this is played. I don't know much about this matchup. I'll learn as the set goes on. Gash versus Professor Pro, game 1, Pokemon Stadium. And right away, Professor Pro with the double grenade. And 45% jab reset. Gets him on the platform. And he's so good. Even in this game, he's so good at reacting to the get-up option. Right away, keeping it even though. Ooh, and he takes it. He grabs it. And he has the sticky already. That's pretty amazing. Now let's see what happens right here. And that's kill. He ran over the mine. And I'm joined here on the mic by Stocky. So no longer am I shoutcasting, I'm here with the expert, I'm pretty sure.
I'm not an expert, and I've been asked to help out, even though I don't know much about this game, so I'm very sorry.
And no worries, it's better than me shoutcasting, I'm sure. I'm sure the chat prefers this. Right. But we'll see right here, Professor Pro with a very stable lead, and I know that Snake is a character that very easily builds extra credit. And he's the type of character that can still, like with a lead, play pretty defensively, get that sticky, and then kill from it. He wants one hit here, because I'm pretty sure he has the sticky on him, and then all he needs is one hit upwards, and that... Oh no, he doesn't even need... Yes. The sticky would not have killed from the grenade, he needed the up air first, and he gets it.
Quite possible, yeah.
Up be the other way. So, okay, it seems that Gash is pretty lost on what to do, but I'm fairly sure that a lot of this goes down to being able to pressure Professor Pro, and if you can't really do that, then you need to out-punish him, and that's very hard right now. Because he's dying in 2 hits, he's dying in 3 hits.
Yeah, but he had a hard time to kill him because the percentage was so high he couldn't combo anymore, so...
Yeah, so Wolf is a character that needs to get the kill early, is what I'm hearing right here. Yeah. But Snake, he seems to be able to get the kill from anywhere on stage, like at any time. Yeah, he had the sticky. So this is very dominant right away. This is not looking as close as the game before. So Professor Pro looking to dominantly take this, but Gash has something to say about it. Gets him on the platform, but misses the reaction right there.
Yeah, doesn't get a follow-up, yeah.
Cool. Don't think he got the sticky. Up smash out of shield. He just CC shines it. That's very, very strong, it seems. Back air. So once again, I'm seeing him in win neutral, like, and getting 3 or 4 hits, but he's not getting more than like 30% at a time. While Croft, he needs 2 or 3 hits, and then he has a stick, and you're dead.
At least it seems like it, yeah.
So the punish game is the real big difference I'm seeing right here. And yeah, Professor Pro with so much extra credit that he can just play pretty safe. And oh, that was actually really smart because Gash was at the perfect spacing to back air him, and Prof drew a grenade that exploded right as he got back aired, and that just saved him from getting destroyed early.
Maybe a little bit lucky as well.
Oh yeah, is it not like you can can you like draw a grenade and get hit and it explodes?
I think that might happen.
I'm pretty sure they did that intentionally. It's very common in Ultimate that you do that because if it's the same, which I'm fairly sure it is, then you draw the grenade in your hand, and so if you get hit at the center of your body, it explodes the grenade, and all of the knockback from the move is cancelled, and you get hit by the grenade instead. And that's what happened in the recovery, and he got a lot of extra damage from it. And Prof taking it very solidly, game 1.
Yeah.
Gash, I'm not sure he knows what to do. Let's see if he can find the answers, though. He probably needs to kill somehow, so maybe like a smaller... No, he doesn't want a smaller stage with like ceilings, because then he's just dying earlier.
He's coming back. He's gonna kill him, so...
That's coming back.
Yeah, it's probably a good stage with a lot of room.
You need to be aware of that. So right there, that seemed like a sign of matchup inexperience, because Gash went across the entire stage where at the beginning of the match, Professor Pro planted a mine, and he just jumped into the mine to start the match.
Not a good move, no.
Ooh. Wisely avoiding the up air shield though. B reversing make it so tricky to catch Prof on the way down.
And that's a good mine there. It protected him from an approach right there.
And that is what you want to do as Snake, because without something to protect you, your frame data is not as good as these other good characters in the game. So you need to have those projectiles out and the mines out to save you from it.
But you have so many projectiles, you can be pretty safe at a distance for a while. So
yeah. And that's what we're seeing in this fight. He up-Bs him to continue the combo. That's so wise. Professor Pro looking like he hasn't like taken a day off. It seems like he's played this game every day. That's like the level of experience I'm seeing here. And I mean, he's been known forever, really, so it doesn't surprise me, really, but it's still amazing to see every time.
Yeah.
Right there, jab, down smash. That's a very solid like kill confirm. Reminds me of jab, up smash with Fox. And he jumps into the mine again from halfway across the stage. You can't do that versus Prof.
Maybe he has trouble seeing them, I'm not sure. They're pretty small, so I sometimes have issues
but
with
they
that.
have sound, and you can identify him laying the mine with the sound.
Yeah, you gotta be very aware of what your enemy is doing all the time because of all the projectiles.
Yes, because like Snake is a character that's all about the memory game. He has ammo for his gun. Yeah. He has the mine. He has 2 grenades, and like without that, you have no chance. And right now we're just seeing Gash. I mean, throwing it away, sort of. It's sad to see. Hopefully he can still like take this stock and make it close.
That's a pretty good combo right there, but isn't able to finish it, unfortunately.
And that seemed to be the like running theme. First hit downer into the combo. The combo game just seems so strong for Prof. Misses the back air. Just respects him a bit. I'm also not seeing the gun as an approach that much. I know you can wave dash afterwards, and I feel like that should be very powerful versus...
nice recovery there, but missed the second one.
So he's still like keeping it respectable. Oh, that is not good. Ooh. That doesn't bode well. But I know that if you combo him, or like if you're close by point blank to Snake, then you do like transfer the sticky to Snake, right?
I don't know about that. Not knowledgeable enough for that. Sorry. Oh, he was
right there, yeah.
That's it.
A lot of my knowledge about Snake is mixed up because I know a lot about Snake both in PM and in Ultimate. So
are you playing Ultimate?
I do play Ultimate, and I did play PM, and I still, like, I would enter this tournament, but I forgot to register. And I realized it at the tournament too late, sadly. Yeah. Otherwise, maybe you'd see me in bracket. But it's a pleasure to be here, joined by you on commentary. Cool. And we've already had like a couple good sets. So we had Over Triforce versus F-Skin, and that was extremely close. F-Skin barely clutching it out, last stock game 3. So we've had like a bit of a spectrum. 2 very, very strong players, and now a bit of a wash. So we'll see what we're treated with now. It seems to be... I'm not sure who these 2 players are.
Is that Polycap? And I don't know.
I'm reminded of, yes, it is Sen. So I saw Sen last year at Awakening when, like, I spectated all PM then, and he did so well. I know he beat Prof, and I know he got like first or second at the tournament. So he's here
Really
to
good.
prove himself again this year too.
With a Charizard and all this.
Yes, I'm pretty sure he plays Charizard and maybe Lucario. I might be confusing him with another player, but I know he played Charizard last year too. Charizard, a very, very strong character in this game.
Yeah, definitely. A bit slow, but
He has the
kill power.
yes, that's exactly it. He's sort of a he's not really a tank because he's actually very fast on the ground. He has a lot of movement speed, but he's so big that he's easy to hit. But he compensates with the amazing kill power, the speed, and he even has this explosive upwards like down B, so he can go all the way
from the
yes,
ground
from anywhere,
to the top.
It's actually really crazy. And then he has a lot of really strong combos. His nair covers so much space.
Oh yes, definitely.
And really, he's just a very dangerous character to go up against. He's a character that punishes bad execution. So you need to be so on point. And I don't know who Trucker Hat is, but if he can do it, then he needs to execute well. He needs to get the kills and match the kill power.
I heard about Trucker. I think I played a game against him. He's really good.
What does he play?
Oh, I don't remember.
I haven't seen. I didn't.
Oh.
So production tells me that Trucker is ranked number 8 in Europe and plays Lucas. So Lucas is a very explosive character.
Yeah.
He has a pretty good projectile with the side B. He has the charge if he gets like the first stock. So he's sort of like a win more character. If you can get the lead and keep the charge, then you can really get some explosive stuff. I remember watching Pink Fresh all the way back like a couple of years ago, and he kept like showing how good Lucas was. This was earlier patches though, so I'm not sure exactly what changed, but I know that Lucas is a character that can exploit how comboable Charizard is. He has an amazing down air and he can reset very well. He can tech chase very well. He has the like shine-ish property with the PSI magnet.
He's really fast as well.
Yes, and that's what you need against Charizard. But again, this is a matchup that requires perfect execution, and I think that we might be seeing this. So Sen, if I remember correctly, this is from knowledge from a year ago, so I might be wrong, but I think he's from France. And what I remember is that he was seeded second at the tournament last year, and that tells me that both of these players are very, very strong. Number 8 in Europe versus a player who got extremely high last year, maybe even won the tournament.
Yeah.
Right at the beginning, we're seeing down air, PSI Magnet, 56% right at the beginning. And Lucas might have some trouble killing, but...
not with the charge.
Not with the charge, but before then, he needs to get these combos and like establish dominance early. Oh yeah, so Charizard has some DI mix-ups with the throws until kill percent when he actually has a really good kill throw.
Oh yeah, the up throw.
Yes.
I think it is.
He also benefits a lot from triplats, but I know that Lucas does too. And yes, that is a very standard kill confirm right there. So down air up smash, very reliable.
Up smash is really strong, especially with the charge. It does so much damage.
Yeah, and the charge only loses it, I think. No, wait, do you lose it
if you don't hit your smash? So
yeah, but if you hit shield, if you hit the shield, you lose it.
I don't know.
I think he has did, because I don't see the light on his hands anymore. So yes. And Sen with the up down B, I think. And right there, but right here, like, Druckerhead is being very dominant. And he might have lost his charge, but he still has 68% extra credit.
And Zen's not able to finish it right there.
So we talked about how good the kill power of Charizard is, but if you can't actually showcase it, then it becomes very rough. Oh, he did the dogs right there. Up throw will be enough to kill. Not surprising with how strong that is.
Yeah. Most of his strong moves are a bit slow, so it's hard to get the hill and the confirm. It doesn't combo that well, so...
That makes a lot of sense. Charizard needs a weakness. That was the down B. It combos so well. Nair,
nice
up B. That was so good. That was a
really
0 to death. That was a 0 to death to turn it from a very dominant game for Truckerhead to one that Sen now is in total control of.
Oh, let's see.
I say that, but that... Ooh.
Yeah.
That looks like a weak hit.
Right. Yeah, kind of did. Not sure if that has a weak hit.
I don't think so. Oh, he goes for the down smash. That is not a true combo. So I know that to combo the down airs, he needs to not hit the last one and only hit 3 hits. And he's doing a very good job at doing that, like once or twice to build percent, to not get like the knockdown tech opportunity. Oh, the back air. That would have probably spiked well enough to put him off stage. It is a very strong spike too. There's tipper 4 there right there, and the downer is safe on shield too.
Oh, what's that? Power shield on that Blizzard?
And as Charizard, that's what you need, because otherwise, how are you gonna get in versus a projectile that's out for so long?
Yeah.
The
And the
backers,
backer is so far, yeah.
yeah, it goes
it's
so
really good.
far. Oh, that would have been a kill. Oh, he misses the tipper. I mean, the sweet spot.
And Charizard's recovery is also not that bad. You have a lot of movement with the side B, I think it is.
Yeah.
Oh, fly.
Ooh, and that's going to be it. And he gets the charge again. So right here, it's very close. And even though Trucker had lost the lead with the 0 to death from Sen, he brought it back. And now he has the charge again. Very, very good play.
Yeah.
So much percent building.
Yeah.
Sen does not like this. He needs to end this before he can get more extra credit. And while Charizard doesn't die early, with the charge, every character dies early.
Yeah, that's true.
Back throw, looking for the back air.
Nice air dodge through his back air there. Ooh, I didn't see that one. That interesting. He can instant ledge hog apparently.
Yeah, probably with the
Charizard.
neutral B turnaround, it seemed like. Cancel this neutral B, up smash, that will be it. So that is one of the best combos that Lucas has.
And it has a really high range above
Yes,
them as well.
so the charged smash attacks are a bit different.
As well.
So the up smash is a lot bigger, and all of them have a lot better shield stun. So they're actually like safe on shield. So even if you lose your charge, they're safe to throw at once, and that's very powerful. It makes them very scary, threatening, especially since Lucas, he has that Dawkins up smash, and that covers like the entire space above him and to the side with the charge.
Yeah, you can probably tech chase an entire platform with that.
Yes, I've seen that happen before.
Yeah.
Oh, power shield, Nair, and the Nair goes so far too, covers so much space. PSI Magnet into PSI Magnet. Dash attack forward there. I think he was looking for the sweet spot right there, but even without it, he gets 88%.
Yeah, his aerial juggles are really strong against Charizard. He's so easy to hit.
And it seems like, so from what I'm seeing, it seems like Truckerhead has a lot of matchup experience, but Sen too seems to have it. It's just that he's not really executing on the same level.
Oh,
so if he can change that like right then, if he can execute like this, then this is going to be tough.
That was a great confirm.
He's playing with the lead, so he's like making it hard, playing defensive. And I think that Charizard really needs to do that and carry and get the extra percent, the extra credit.
I don't think it can be too defensive because of the projectile difference. You have to be somewhat in opponent's face.
But he can beat it out with moves, and the Nair covers so much space. We saw it right there. He can like hold the mid space.
Yeah, true. You can be at a certain distance where you can threaten, but be safe at the same time.
Yes, and that's what he's trying to do. And right there, we see him like throw out Nair and back air, and the Trucker can't really get in afterwards.
Yeah, it's pretty safe.
And this might be kill. Yeah, he gets it, and then here is probably a kill. Yes.
Very nice F smash, but the stage is huge. So
yeah, but there's nothing he can do here, I'm pretty sure. He just takes ledge, and he's dead.
Very well
and this
executed.
is a 2-stock lead. And honestly, all the extra credit gets, this is looking very rough for Lucas. Lucas is not a comeback character. He's a win more character. Kill? No. See, at this percent, he can't even really combo. Oh, he has a kill throw, though. This is kill.
Yeah. And he gets the charge, so maybe I can bring it back with one clean stock.
It looks that way, but Sen, he's looking to end this. He's looking to show that he is the favorite.
Oh, we got the down air combos.
In Nairs from the slide off, that's so tricky. I'm really respecting Sen's play right here. Especially since like Trucker was so dominating game one.
That was
and that
really
barely
dangerous.
misses. That would not have killed, but it would have put him in a bad spot.
Ooh,
that will kill.
Wow. That
so
combos.
good. Trucker at number 8 in Europe, and he's playing on the Smashbox too. Damn.
Gotta have those fast moves, right?
I won't say that Smashbox is inherently better because I don't think it is, but it is probably pretty good for a character that requires such like
a lot of inputs.
Like this. When that would have killed if it hit, and he barely misses it. He might be punished for it. He might take. He took 51% and he lost center stage. Oh, and he just resets up smash. That will not do it, but he still has the charge, and it's even right now. Trucker brought it all the way back. Sen needs this edge guard, and he gets it.
Very well done. Kind of looked like he maybe could have gone out there, but maybe
he just knew the angle. He just like read it, and with the read, well, just take it safe, no risk. Try to read him with the down smash, or it might have been a misinput. Oh, yes,
there's the nair spacing again.
Just the raw nairs to zone him out.
Nails and back airs all the way.
Those.
Ooh,
Oh, he
just
does a
the
call out.
Runs up.
Smash. That was a
Up
Darkus, I'm pretty
smashes.
sure. He did a Darkus across the entire stage.
Let's see.
Forward throw, down tilt.
Yeah,
If
down
he-
tilt is great at
Yeah,
range.
and all of this. Oh, he did the. I think he did the T there to get the hitbox out.
I don't know.
This is so close, and I'm sure that Sen does not want to go down. He does not want to go and lose his bracket, and he wants to prove himself. So I want to see a game 3 here. So I'm a bit biased, but oh,
Is this still best of 3?
it is still best of. No, they're in quarterfinals. What am I saying? This is a round afterwards. This is indeed best of 5. Then what? Then I want to like see.
But he still wants to
Yeah,
even
of
it out.
course. Of course, but
so-
Trucker
Oh,
with
oh,
the up smash
and-
not enough to kill.
Yeah.
Short sword.
That's his counter pick, all right.
Yeah, that's why I picked the stage. And I mean, Short Sword I don't think is the lightest, like, big character, big body. He did
that's
another
one.
Darkus. And the thing is, with the charge, he can Darkus, and I'm pretty sure that it actually lasts for a pretty long while. So he has the hitbox across
Yeah, across
when
the
he
stage.
moves.
Yeah.
So he slides and covers, like, the entire space above him. And Short Sword wants to jump. And if you don't have the hitbox out, it just will hit you every time.
Yeah, it's true. Like Charizard doesn't have a lot of fast ground move. He wants to back air and nair and stuff like that.
And you have to like predict the timing, and that's so rough, especially there in a close situation, because like Lucas has to projectile, so you
Yeah.
can't really like expect the Darkus.
I guess
It's a very ballsy
you have
move.
to mix up your timing so you don't jump predictably.
Yes, and right there, Trucker had punished him so hard for it. Up 2-0 right here, downer, downer,
down
resets,
air.
up air, try to get the follow-up, but misses it slightly.
And
Oh,
nothing.
but even then, like he keeps center stage, even when he drops his
and
combos.
a ton of percentage right there.
I'm so impressed by both these players. They seem to both know the matchup, and they're playing with a lot of confidence. Up he has shields.
Interesting.
Now let's see right here. And the
And
Darkus up
another
smash does it
up
again.
smash, just-
And I think the Trucker hat is doing it on purpose, not just because it's very, very good, but because he's proven that he's done it so many times, and Sen must be getting slightly agitated from getting hit by it so many times.
Yeah, let's see. If
Zoning
he
so
adapts.
well.
I think he might be shielding a bit more now and not jumping as early.
He's also playing the platforms more, and I think that he's playing a bit scared. Oh, that was a miss input. He was trying to hog ledge right there. I know that when you have a... Oh, he misses it barely.
But nice edge guard.
He still has the lead, and though he did, like, you saw him in the player cam react pretty violently, he still has the lead and has to carry it with the composure, man.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, that takes the sweet spot.
dangerous, but Charizard can
Such a
recover.
good recovery.
So, yeah.
Tetris in this game are not as bad as in the other Smash games, so even though he misses a grab, he does not get punished for it. But yeah, this matchup is a lot about the center stage I'm seeing. Like, the one who has the control of stage is always winning neutral every single time. So if Luke is below, he's winning neutral. If Charizard is below, he's winning neutral.
Yeah, it limits your options immensely if you can't move around as much.
Because
and,
they're both vertical characters, I feel like. Or like
Vertical,
horizontal, yes,
horizontal,
horizontal,
yeah.
yes, they're horizontal characters, so they need to have like the space to do stuff. And if
Yeah.
you're above, like you can't really do much. Especially since they have such good anti-air hitboxes, both of them. He shields it, and then, oh wow, he fell out of the downer, shields the hit, and then gets the grab to kill. That was actually so unfortunate for Truckrat, but that was what Sen needed to get back into it. Jab reset, up smash.
And it
Ooh.
kills already.
Sen with the deep breath in the player cam. Still looking like he has the composure, but Truckrat is... he's looking so dominant.
So many down airs. And he's back in the corner right now. Can't do much.
Like we said, if you have the center stage, then it's so rough for the opponent to deal with. They both need to move around. And he keeps just building percent and a full stock lead. This is so rough.
Oh, sets it up with a jab.
He needs a gimp here. And I'm not gonna say they can't get it, because Charizard is a character that's very good edge guarding, but I mean, every time Trucker has recovered, he's done it with a different move and a different way to recover. And Sen hasn't caught on yet.
Just missed the run-up up smash for the first time.
And that's going to be it. That's a 3-0, very dominant quarterfinals right there from the 8th best player in Europe.
Very well done indeed.
Indeed, this is actually, I'm having so much fun. This PM is such a good game.
It's a great competition.
It is. I love how everyone's coming together at Awakening here to like prove themselves in this like amazing game. In Europe, like PM is one of those games where I love watching it every time because everyone is playing out of passion. They're playing just because like they want to win so bad. And it's so fun to see.
Unfortunately, the scene isn't as big as it could be, I guess.
No, but there's a bit of charm to it anyways. And I guess like it is unfortunate in that regard. And I think we're seeing the best player, the #1 seed of this tournament, sitting down versus F-Skin. It's Dirt Boy. It's Dirt Boy, but he's in losers.
Really?
No, I'm stupid. F-Skin did clutch it out versus over Triforce last stock. He took an Edgehog at 0% and red over Triforce recovery. So he is indeed sitting comfortably in semifinals. So this is most likely a semifinal set. Or no?
We can't have semifinals today, right?
They're playing that tomorrow. Yes. And that was a best of 3. So this is quarterfinals. And it's the 1st seed versus, I think, the 5th seed? Oh, it's a Squirtle Ditto! Wow, yes! Indeed, Dirt Boy is a Squirtle main, and F-Skin is also a Squirtle main. So we're seeing the best Squirrel in Europe versus the best Squirrel in the US.
Really interesting.
And okay, so there's the same dynamic as in Melee, where the US scene is a bit more dominant than the European one. So I can imagine the F-Skin has a lot to prove here.
I guess so.
Now we'll see what happens here. Oh, and obviously in a Ditto, it doesn't really matter what stage you pick. And I know the Pokemon Stadium is a safe pick, everyone loves it. Yeah. So we'll see what happens right here. And he has the Ninja skin, it's my favorite skin.
Just some hand warmers, I guess.
Yeah. And oh my god, they move across the stage so fast.
Yeah, it's really hard to keep up with this character so fast.
They have so many mix-ups. So I feel like Swirl is one of those characters that is very similar to Fox in that he has a lot of moves at all times. And they're not individually that strong, but with all of them together, he has so many mix-ups. 46%.
Yeah, just one combo that took about 4 seconds.
Yes, so. It's such an explosive character. And the down tilt, probably one of the most vital tools in this matchup. Neutral B and down tilt. Because the down tilt is indeed safe on shield, I'm fairly sure. You can throw it out very safely.
Is it multi-hit?
It is multi-hit. It hits twice. Oh, and he gets the early dominant kill. Dirt Boy seems so experienced. But F-Skin is not looking to lose this.
See if he can turn around right here.
Ooh, the one hit knocks him down.
And then probably one of the harder characters to edgeguard.
Yes, especially for himself, because you can't really challenge his own recovery. So the big weakness of the up B is that it does not have a really good hitbox until the very end.
I see.
So if you have a long-lasting hitbox out, then you can like beat it out and rinse and repeat him. But I honestly think that Squirrel only has like Nair and forward air, and then it's really difficult to hit him outwards. But right there, it looked very good.
If you go off stage, you have the potential to just hit him
wow, and he kills him with the immediate side B. So the side B, it has a very strong starting hitbox. It's like very explosive right at the beginning of the move. So he saw him up B onto stage, jumped up and side beat, and he just killed him at 100%. But even then, it's still a stock lead. It looks very similar to the first stock.
But combo starting right here.
Yeah. Dirt is playing with center stage more frequently. But if F-Skin can hold it, then maybe he can bring this back.
I'm not so sure if it's that important in this matchup because the character is so fast. Positions can change very quickly.
I think that if you're cornered, then you lose all of your mix-ups. So I feel like center stage as like a concept is very important, but like you need to have a little bit of space to move with, because if you're actually cornered, then you lose everything. But if you have a little bit left, then yes, I don't think it matters that much. I'll be that's kill.
This stage
77%.
is so big. I mean, getting cornered, you have to be pretty far to the edge, so it doesn't happen that much, I guess.
But I mean, they can put on the pressure against each other so well. So we see like here he had to take out. Ooh. but you might be right. Dirt Boy is looking so dominant. He killed him off the top at 77%. He's got
that's
these.
unfortunate, really.
What a read! And F-Skin is
guess,
laughing
yeah.
in the player cam a little bit. He's happy he got that up smash Hydro Pump.
Oh, gets the knockdown.
Ooh, the side B up air, and like he was trying to take chase from it too. Honestly, the biggest difference seems to be the punish game. Dirt Boy is killing reliably, more like at lower percents. Oh yeah, so the one weakness of the down tilt is CC. So what we saw right there is Dirt Boy did a down tilt and F-Skin came in between them and down tilted after CCing the first hit.
Down air? Or
No, down tilt. The double hit. It's not safe on CC. And that's the side B again. So
maybe he can bring it back. Who knows?
that would be exciting.
Yeah. But he's cornered right now.
Ooh.
Oh.
Around the world combo.
Yeah.
But he air dodges up. And
Oh,
then
but
drops
was
it. He thought he was going to
just
grab ledge.
Falls off.
He up aired and thought he was going to grab ledge afterwards, and he has fast fell right past the ledge. That's so unfortunate.
Really unfortunate.
But he was so down the first stock, he lost the stock almost immediately, and then he almost made a comeback.
Yeah,
It looked close.
definitely. Looks winnable.
It does. It looks very winnable. He goes straight back. So as a competitor myself in another game, I do dislike going back to the same stage, because generally there's no reason not to take a like if you're in a Ditto, then the stage is all to preference, right? And if you lose, then you can always mix it up. It might have been that the
Yeah.
opponent was more comfortable.
Depends. If you think I could have won that on this stage, then maybe you don't want to take the chance to bring in something new you don't know about.
Oh, so you feel like if you have the read,
Yeah,
then
yeah. If
you
know how
want to carry it on. You feel like,
Right.
oh, I was so close to downloading him
Yeah,
that I want to
and
get the second chance.
you know how he plays on this stage now, and you can do it the next time.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, down air. F smash. Oh yeah, the F smash is super armor, but not very relevant in this matchup, I don't think. The up B will not kill just yet.
Both at pretty high percent.
Okay, that right there was so intelligent by Dirt Boy. So F-Skin was looking for the the neutral B, and it did it very predictably, like twice. And Dirt Boy, after getting hit by the first one, he crouched and walked forward under the neutral B and got the down tilt into kill for it.
Up smash, yeah, it's down tilt up smash.
Yeah, I think that's what happened. It's so incredible to see them play, and they have such a good understanding of their character. And Dirt Boy is just like, he's moving so well.
Like, one cool thing about this character is how easily you can do cross-ups, because he's so slippery. So they are behind each other all the time.
Yeah, I completely agree. I feel like this is one of those matchups where they have a hard time breaking CC. So Dirt Boy in the beginning wasn't using it at all, nor was F-Skin, but right now we're seeing him crouch a lot. And he's like sort of like trying to go under the neutral B when they're in mid-screen. He's going super dominantly in and gets the Hydro Pump to kill. But yeah, in the mid-screen I feel like he's being a bit more grounded than F-Skin. It's working out. He has to take the stock. If he doesn't take the stock, it's very rough. But Dirt Boy is getting so much extra credit. This is looking way more dominant than the last game. 64% and a full 2-stock lead.
Very nice juggle. And still building damage.
Oh yeah, and the down smash has a vacuum property. It's very powerful. Alright, here F-Skin. Oh, down B does not quite reach. Does the up B straight up kill? No, it does not. Dirt Boy laughing, and the second one does, and he shakes his head. Laughing and shakes his head.
That was ballsy, I guess.
It really was, but I mean, he has a huge lead, so F-Skin has to do something to get the comeback here. And while this is a best of 5, you do not want to be down 2-0 in a Ditto versus the favorite. The favorite to win the entire event, I believe. I think Dirt Boy is the first seed at this event. Oh, and right there he did down tilt, and he tried to F-Skin tried to shield grab, but he got down smash for it. It looks so safe. Like Dirt Boy is just playing so safe to get the extra credit every time. Oh, and that's a property that I wasn't aware of. But when you down B a Squirrel, you seem to get a bit of extra like horizontal space in your recoveries. So F-Skin did the get up attack, or like regular get up, expecting an up B at a certain height, and he has down B to stall a bit in the air, and then he got hit for it.
It's pretty smart. Getting cornered again, but turns it around for now.
Indeed.
But this is really rough. So much percentage already.
Dirtboy is just like, he's so confident. And again, that kills so early.
Yeah, what was that?
That was like 70%.
Was that an up air or?
No, so he did a down tilt and then he did the side B again. So what he does is his side B is when he does the eggs, the shell surf, and it has super armor. But the thing is, it's stronger in the very beginning. So it's sort of like an aerial smash attack at the very start. So it has a lot of startup. But if you have a combo move that gives you enough frame advantage that you can use it, it's an extremely good finisher. See, and also, intelligently enough, he went behind him and did the side B into stage. So even if he missed, he just reset back to neutral.
Pretty good.
Oh, and he tech chased him with the down tilt and gets 77% for it and an edge guard. Right here, this is what I mean, like being cornered is so rough. And every time I see Fskin go above Dirtboy, and Dirtboy is just always on the ground, like below him, and it seems to be so difficult for Fskin to actually go in and get the first hit. Falls out of the down tilt, unfortunate. Dirtboy has all the luck on his side. Softed back air, and then has a hitbox out. Like I said, if you have a hitbox out, you will trade every time.
Definitely a good trade for Dirtboy right there.
Yeah. 44, 53. And the up B will not do it quite yet. It's not that strong of a move. You need to be very far up on the blast zone to actually kill with it. Back air, neutral air.
That was
down throw is almost a kill throw. Yeah, it's so difficult to edge guard Squirrel. So many mix-ups. Such a fast character. B reverse.
Oh, this goes in and up smash.
Dirtboy, once again, he seems so composed. It's like he's sort of chuckling every time he loses his stock. It's like, yeah, that happens. But I'm still better. I'm still the better player. See, these crouches, it looks so hard to deal with.
I find it a bit odd how Foreskin gives up his cornering position sometimes, where he has Dirtboy in the corner, but he doesn't.
And then he overshoots.
Or sometimes he just goes back to sender and loses the advantage.
But I mean, yes, I completely agree, but you sort of, if you're down 2-0, he sort of feels like he has to play the slow game and like figure him out. So I feel like at this time, when you're down 2-0, you can't really rely on the trades or like the I guess, close quarters. You have to actually get the download and play the mid-screen better than your opponent if you want to consistently win 3-0. But you're completely right that you do not want to give up when you have a big advantage.
Yeah.
Right now, he's just going in the corner, and Dirtboy is going all the way across stage to be right up there in your face, ready to hit you. Up B! Oh, and he falls out of it and gets the reverse punish for it, but does not quite kill with the down throw.
Comes down safely with a down air.
Up smash will do it. Hydro Pump is such a good move.
Yeah, it can tech chase on platforms because it goes so high.
And it also covers the entire platform too, so if you have the timing down, then you will kill it.
Doesn't it miss on the middle where Squirtle is?
No, you're right there. He was in between and it still hit. I think that it might miss in a very small window, but I think it consistently hits if you do a Darkus because it moves.
Oh yeah, klar. Sure, if you dash it, then...
And that's it. Down throw will take it, but honestly, this is looking so rough with the
just
European
like
Squirrel.
the last game, 2-1 stock with a bit of
and
percentage.
he falls down. Oh, he still gets back.
Right.
It grabs from behind. Reverse down tilt, nair, back air. Down B.
Oh, gets back. Oh. Can he punish?
That's
not enough.
That was not a good punish, and he got killed for his own punish. Very unfortunate. Dirtboy takes it so dominantly.
Very nicely done. So
yeah, that was an experience. And actually, we have the updated stream queue right now, and I was introduced to like the one player I knew in PM European scene at the very when I started learning about the scene was Satan TM. Like we've talked a bit, and I was trying to get into the game with Meta Knight, and he taught me a lot about the character. So I'm obviously going to be biased here, but I mean, I'm a melee player. Satan is up against Smash Falco Free. So
That's like the most creative name.
I can sort of imagine which character he's gonna play.
Unless he's lying like all the other people, like Mewtwo King.
Oh my god, production says he plays Ike.
Like, you know, Kirby Kaze, Mewtwo King. How many people are there who have characters in their name they don't play anymore?
I dislike that so much. You should be character locked. If you have a tag like that, you should be able to be character locked to your character. Production says that the Ike is dope though.
Production is pretty biased, I guess.
feel like production is pretty biased too. But yeah, we'll see. So obviously Meta Knight is the one character that I tried to main in this game, and if I enter the bracket I would play Meta Knight. Right. So I'm gonna be a bit biased here, we'll see.
I actually had the pleasure of playing against Satan earlier in bracket right here.
Okay.
And I got utterly destroyed.
It does not surprise me, he's very, very good at the game. I know that he's ranked 14, 12 in Europe? I don't remember, but he might be top 10 now. But it was a while ago since I last saw the rankings, but I know that he's definitely top 20.
That's pretty good, alright.
Yeah, I don't know who's favorite here. But I mean, my boy, Satan, you got this.
Satan.
Meta Knight.
Meta Knight.
Meta Knight against Ike. Let's see.
So I'm so happy that they nerfed the range on Meta Knight a slight bit in PM. Because it was so absurd how he had a longer range than Marth in Brawl.
It probably didn't look like it, but
didn't,
he had, right?
But he has a longer range than every other character in the game. But even then, he still has disjoints. And they're still transcendent, so he never really trades with them. And all of his moves are so fun in PM. So he has, in this matchup, so I know how Ike works. And I feel like a lot of what's going to happen is there's going to be a lot of down tilts, a lot of grabs, tech chases from Meta Knight, and he's gonna look for the nairs in neutral, 1C break, CC%.
Alright,
Nair.
Let's see, that's the first grab.
Oh yeah, the up throw is a really good combo throw for Ike. F tilt, Nair, up smash, upper. Oh yeah, the dash tag is actually safe if you overshoot it like that, because you go so far away from the opponent. Right now, Ike smash Falco with the very dominant start right here.
But it's probably so hard to edgeguard Meta Knight.
I mean, it's less hard than in other games. He only has 3 jumps, and his up B is way less good at grabbing the ledge than in other games. So you can edgeguard him, but it is indeed not for free. Oh, and he gets punished for the up B right there. Even then, and the air dodge, I don't think he meant to turn around right there.
Yeah, looks like it.
Smash Falco with the first stock back here is a very, very strong move. Well, yeah, the side B is very strong for Ike. He can grab ledge with it.
Yeah, and
he can cancel it on stage. Yeah, he can do a lot of stuff with it.
Oh, and he did it, but I think he meant to up B after.
So both of them have messed up recovery.
Yeah.
So yeah, the down tilt and then tech chase. That's like the modus operandi of Meta Knight. You want to do reaction tech chasing with him because he's so good at it.
Definitely.
It's sort of the Sheik of this game, if you know how she functions in Melee. Ooh, down tilt. Well, Ike is just so explosive. I remember all of his moves are so strong.
Oh,
a wall jump!
He does the wall jump forward there.
And he gets the edge guard. That is going to be the kill.
Really nice.
He seems so confident.
Such nice movement.
When Satan trades with one hit, he doesn't roll up.
Doesn't roll. But he would have gotten on stage, as it seems. So
yeah, but even then, if you do it,
you don't want to get hit. So.
Yeah, he took so much % for it. Down smash comes out on frame 4. Oh, it's so difficult to edgeguard Ike too. This is such an interesting match. So the reason I love PM is because you see these interesting matchups where it's not immediately obvious what each character has to do, but then you watch them play and you see that they both have a good idea of how to play it. And there's so much expression of personality when you watch these players play. Like two Meta Knights will not play this the same way, 2 Ikes will not play this the same way. The 4-Day will not quite do it.
But he's in a good position. Let's get it.
Oh, and he falls out of the up smash.
Does this combo? Oh,
misses the reaction tech chase.
Yeah.
If he got it, he would have killed though because of up throw. So Ike is sort of a, I don't want to call him a grappler, but I feel like his neutral isn't the absolute strongest. It's just that his punish game is absolutely amazing. So if he gets a grab, then he can do like an up throw back air, an up throw up air, up throw forward air.
Yeah, and he can cover a lot of air with his forward air and stuff like that.
He has a lot of range and everything. And he's deceptively fast. He can also like jump out of his side B, so
Yeah,
even though it's sort of
you can
linear,
grab out of it. It's so crazy.
so even though it's sort of linear, he still has like options at all times.
You can cancel it short, you can
Jab, down
aerial.
throw, dash attack. That seems like a true kill confirm. A DI, you just reacted DI and dash attack.
Looked solid, alright.
We love Ike! We love Ike! The crowd is so hype.
Is
The
that a
in-game
chant?
crowd. But Meta Knight, the evil villain of Dreamland, is trying to bring it back and prove the crowd that no, we do not love Ike, we love Meta Knight.
Was completely even.
And it still is.
That's pretty, yeah.
Up throw Nair,
strong
and
combo.
keeps the ladder combo right here. Up tilt misses it barely.
Wow,
He does not let him
chases
land.
the side B.
Oh, and he gets shield poked, I think, or he tried to jump out of shield. And that will do it. No, it won't.
No.
Just barely, not enough to kill. I think he DI'd so weird for that. I don't think he expected to be hit that way.
Sympathy from me.
Maybe.
It wouldn't have mattered though, he would have died regardless.
Alright.
Such an interesting character. So, my guess is that Ike benefits a lot from small blast zones and triplat, while Meta Knight wants to edgeguard very well and just survive and like recover. So I can imagine large stages like Dreamland, FD, super good for Meta Knight, while triplats like Battlefield, Yoshi, super good for Ike. So we're probably seeing a large stage like this. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
That really limits the options Ike has.
And you can still do the reaction tech chase stuff and edgeguard. Upper, back air, reverse back air even.
A lot of damage already here. Oh, it's just
Yes, he's a dash dancing around, going for the dash attack. Forward tilt right there will do it, but he wall jump nairs and gets like the opening. That was an incredibly intelligent nair.
Really well done.
I feel like Satan isn't really shook. I feel like he's trying to adapt to the best of his ability, and he's doing a very good job at the moment. He's getting so much extra credit. The up tilt, outspacing Ike's descending nair, and this is a stock. He's 0 to deft him.
Really solid game.
Nair, yeah, you can't ladder combo without the platforms.
Yeah, that's true.
So you can only really get up throw into one aerial. While Meta Knight still gets all of his combos, because he combos mostly horizontal. Down smash, it's frame 4, but he barely missed the timing. I think he tried to trade with the up B. Back air is such a strong move, not enough to kill though. Yeah, air dodge on.
Just has to rinse and repeat that, kind of.
Oh, and he barely misses it. You can drift so far with the up B.
Oh,
That was the most back hit you could get.
Yeah.
Still makes it back though.
Just doesn't die.
Yeah, 152% is such, like, you don't want that as Ike. Ike's entire strength is killing. Meta Knight is the one who's supposed to take you to high percent. What is this? Nair.
Oh, Texas? No. I guess it's the wrong way.
And yeah, right now we're seeing Satan hold the center stage a lot, and like he's trying to hold like 3 or 4 character distances away, because then you can't really charge side B when you're within like Meta Knight dash attack range or like short of nair range. So I get so uncomfortable because everything he does has so much startup.
Yeah,
like even though he can move across the entire stage, he still needs the space to set it up. And without that, Meta Knight just like sort of threatens him so much. Oh yeah, and the neutral B right there, descending has super armor, so Satan can't really do anything.
I guess he could wait a bit.
Yes, he could wait and whiff punish it.
Yeah. And...
Oh,
no.
so unfortunate. Smash Falco looking so shook by that. He did not want that air dodge.
I guess he wanted to
But he's
wave
still...
land.
So, okay, if you're in this spot, you can sort of say that this game is a hard one to get back. And you can't really be too mad if you don't, because you still have the counter pick. So he's gonna try his best, and if I was playing right now, I'd try to get the download. I'd try to see like, how is he trying to play, what do I do against it, and how do I win the next game?
You could win this.
Or
you
do this,
and,
but like, what I'm saying is don't be depressed, because you already have the, like, the winning situation.
The neutral stage advantage.
But right now, he's trying to not let that be the only thing he has. He's trying to make this a 2-0 lead. Up throw, nair.
Doesn't lead to anything.
Up smash falls out of it. That might be SDI.
Keeping his distance, but stay safe.
Indeed, down air, probably miss input, probably meant back air.
Oh, strong tech chase right now.
Footstool? Forward air? Before the hitbox, down tilt nair? Is this it? Oh, he tried
Nice
to trade
recovery.
with nair.
Yeah, that's one thing. If you side B wall jump, you can throw off your opponent's timing in edge guarding as well.
Indeed, and I think... Oh, this is so rough for both of them. Satan really needs this game, because being down 2-0 versus a character with such an explosive punish game is not like an easy comeback at all. So, if Smash Falco wins this, then he's set for like a really, really good win right here.
He could be really aggressive from then on and try
Nair.
things.
And yeah, this percent, even though it's like obviously Meta Knight favored, this is still like prime combo percent. And we saw Smash Falco do 0 to deaths before. He's done it before.
Yeah.
One nair, down air, that will do it!
Wow.
He takes it! That's so sick, he's up 2-0,
That was sick.
150% on the opponent's counter pick.
And how much percent did Satan have? Not much. I think
No,
it
he
was
had
50 or
47.
something.
He had like 47 after
Yeah.
hit.
Was that really bad DI or was
No,
that a spike?
so the thing is, the downer is a spike,
I
but
see.
he also held out. I'm
It
pretty
looked like
sure.
it, right?
It looked like he held out.
He was
We'll
so
see.
far in, so really unfortunate.
It might have been a DMX or something else. I don't know. Maybe expect
Really?
he could jump out or something.
Really brought it back right there.
He did, and
So-
right now this is super rough for Satan. We'll see what happens.
Will he go back to FD?
I can imagine FD, Pokemon Dreamland, maybe even Sonic, or like I don't remember what Green Hills. Green Hills one. Oh
is
no,
the
it's back.
Sonic
It's back to FD.
I think I saw some changes in how Falco played because he went more for horizontal combos. Because he
Rather than
noticed-
vertical ones.
Got more follow-ups from it.
Yeah, because you can't really do vertical
Yeah.
combos here. So he did like, instead of ending with a neutral air that sends upwards, he ends
Yeah.
it with like a back air and then side Bs.
Exactly.
That's
And
so
then
interesting.
He can follow up maybe with a tech chase at least.
And then
or
at least he gets stage
position.
Yes. There's no loose condition. Down tilt,
Oh,
that's
wow.
so rough to deal with. They're
So
both
fast
so
from
good.
the edge.
They're both so good at like the punish game. Up throw doesn't. But the
Ooh,
combos
it
into Cape.
combos.
And Cape, the portable rest of this game.
That is crazy how far he can reach in from the edge with the side
And
B.
that is a true combo right there. F throw or forward air. And like the forward is one of the strongest forwarders in the game, and it also has so much range.
Yeah, it also covers so much above him as
Yes,
well.
it is an incredibly good move. Yeah,
Oh,
takes center stage, just willing to play this out. So when you have a lead like this with 2 games,
yeah.
all the time
Just-
you can like take
Exactly.
to make your opponent irritated is really, really good for
Also
you.
just add a little bit of damage there and here and just be safe, you know.
Yeah, so like playing patient becomes so important when you have such a big lead, because then it becomes like so much harder for your opponent to take it back if he can't explode through carelessness.
Exactly. Maybe he'll take even another stock right here. Ooh,
Tries going for it,
decent.
up B. Oh, and he does. And Satan shaking his head. This is so rough. This might be just a 3-0. Because he's playing so patient. 164%. That's really... A stray aerial will kill from Meta Knight right now, but he still needs to find that stray aerial. And it can't be a soft hit either. That's a stringent requirement.
Oh, it counter hits him during the combo. A little bit of an overextension by Falco there.
Indeed, but I mean, he's up a full stock, so you can't be too mad about it. It looks... Oh, so you see the 9th in Europe, but I don't think that this is an upset then. But it is indeed probably pretty close in terms of like matchups. So seeing a 3-0, that's pretty surprising in my opinion.
Definitely.
Wow, this is so interesting to see. He's just like all over him, he's running over him.
Ooh.
Honestly, he seems to have the download.
Yeah. He's kind of styling right now.
Yeah, Satan seems to... Oh yeah, he's praying a bit. He's trying to do one last, like, hurrah. See if he can... He did like a prayer motion. I think that he really needs a miracle right now.
It really looks like it. Back on his last stock. Any percent right now hurts.
Indeed. He needs like Gimp the next stock if he wants a chance.
Definitely.
Nair, this is probably kill. Yes.
He gives it up.
Obviously not impossible, but not easy by any means. And he sees the dash tag. Back throw. He almost straight up died if he didn't wall jump there.
Oh, the down air again.
Very, very solid by Smash Falco.
Definitely.
Showing that he really wanted that, and he honestly that I'm so impressed. I don't know the final details, but that just looked like he had the entire matchup experience, and like he knew everything Satan wanted to do. He knew what the win condition was for Satan and played around it so well. When you have a lead against a character that needs like very specific kill setups, he needs very specific combo trees, then all you have to do is only be hit by like stray aerials.
Yeah.
Just not let him get those starters.
And he also zoned really well with forward air, which you can't get
neutral
in.
there too. Neutral air back here, like everything was safe from shield.
Yeah.
He can't get CC'd because of how strong the moves are. And really that was like, he never got whiff punished a single time. He always spaced perfectly.
Yeah.
And right
Really
now we
solid.
have over Triforce versus Sen. Both of these got knocked down into losers, but I think that this might still be best of 5.
So what did Over play so far? In the
He
bracket?
played versus F-Skin, and it was no, he plays Sheik in this game too.
Yeah. I had him in pools as well.
Okay, yeah. And it's Charizard versus Sheik. I can imagine that once again in this game, Sheik does not have true kill confirms from grab very frequently. She has a DI mix-up with like F-throw and back throw that's unreactable. So if Over knows that, then I think that at the end he will still look for grabs.
Yeah, grabs are really strong in general for Sheik, I guess. Maybe she can even combo like down throw, forward air, not sure.
Yeah. Honestly, I think that this matchup, it's one of those where Sheik has to be very preemptive because Charizard has such big hitboxes, he has amazing combo game, and he's one of those characters that can very easily flow short her recovery, I'm pretty sure, because what I've seen is that Sen, when they go on stage, he does he jumps and does the side B, like, reverse, so it sends outwards, and that just kills like 60%, 70%. So like it seems so hard to deal with.
Yeah, that side B is really strong.
They need the punish game right here to match Charizard. But if you have that, then this might be a rough matchup because the neutral game.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate. Or not for Over. Over really likes that.
And it looks like he has a... No, not quite. Because he re-grabbed him, kind of looked like a chain grab, but he got out the third time.
I think that it's like a DI mix-up.
Yeah. Oh,
Nair? But he's dead. He died.
He's footstooled him for good measure.
Sen, he might be stone cold in the player cam, but he still, wants to...
Enjoying this,
He has a bit of personality in-game.
Oh, the needles hurt so much.
Indeed, Nair back here, that will not do it. This stage has a really large blast zone.
He nairs the needles away. It worked quite well, but...
Flow shorted very well by Over.
Yeah.
Over Triforce's biggest strength in melee was his edge guarding, and even in this game with a lot of new characters to exploit, he still seems to know the habits, he seems to know what he has to do to get those edge guards against every character in the cast.
Ooh, strong throat mix-up right there.
That's it! That was such a good weak hit back here, side B.
Yeah.
And that right there, that's just like the amazing combo game that Charizard possesses.
Yeah, but getting back looks really rough so far. Over doing a very good job at keeping him out.
And that's what you have to do. But I mean, Over Triforce has been a legend forever, and Sen too has been a legend in this game since I think the very inception. So we'll see how this goes. They can both, I feel like both these characters have 0 to death opportunities on each other and good edge guards versus each other. Back throw.
Ooh, forward air, right?
And that, yes, and that will be enough to do it at 100%.
Really nice off the top kill.
So it's even. Honestly, ooh, up air, up smash.
Doesn't get the follow-up, but...
So the
oh, he has the read.
I think he turned around preemptively because then he can cover the roll. Otherwise, he can probably like still dash tag the other 3 options.
Oh yeah, it's kind of like Falco wants to be backward.
Back nair.
Comboed nairs.
Yeah.
You can do that.
That seems very similar to Pikachu actually with the up airs.
Yeah, kinda.
Going straight up. F tilt, forward will do it. Close, but no
really
cigar.
close, yeah.
This is indeed best of 5. I'm fairly sure it loses round 4, so pretty far into bracket. I think that this is the round into top 6.
8 maybe? Not
Top 8,
6.
maybe. Oh, this is the last match on stream too. But, well, then let's hope for a good one. So over
Right.
Triforce barely clutching it out there. He was dominant. I mean, he had the lead the entire game, but Sen brought it back at the very end.
Yeah,
So we'll see here what Sen can do. I feel like the combo game is probably like he can step it up and then Zero to Death her right
yeah,
back.
or maybe find a way to get around his edge guard and live longer, because Charizard is one of the characters that kind of has to live longer than other characters.
Yeah, because otherwise, like, his huge body becomes such a weakness and
Yeah.
you can't compensate by living longer. You're right.
Exactly.
There, goes across the entire stage.
Oh,
This backer, that was a weak backer. That would have killed if it was a strong hit, but it might not matter.
And
Oh,
oh, it was slow on the
very,
follow-up.
very slow.
What was that?
And that will cost him as he goes down the first stock. Over Triforce looking
high
so...
percent, any hit could kill maybe, so...
Yeah, but also any hit will
Could
combo for
combo,
over.
so, yeah.
Up B will take it.
Oh,
F tilt
nice.
up B looks like a very standard, strong kill confirm.
Charizard has so many cool moves, especially his jab is a really nice setup because it sends
Oh, so that's
enemies
the jab?
up. It's the jab where he flicks the wing up.
Ah,
and-
okay, I thought that was the F tilt. That makes a lot of sense though. The tail is probably the F tilt, yes. No, when he bites out, that's the F tilt. Okay, so the jab is indeed a good combo tool. Ooh, down air. Would probably have killed if he hit it.
Already at such high percent again.
And he gets the DI mix-up indeed, but he still survives. Does the reverse neutral beat to get some
This
extra
is rough.
distance.
Oh.
And not quite enough to make it back. Over Triforce once again with the really good edge guards. Down tilt, that
Wow.
will do it. That's so sneaky.
It was
Nair into down tilt.
Also very nicely spaced, just the tip.
Yeah, just the tip.
Just the tip. Oh, shit, go up there.
Easy down tilt, F tilt.
Got him in the corner. Oh, misses the ledge grab.
I don't
Was
think that that's fast enough in that
a bit
situation.
too slow, yeah.
Up tilt. Ooh! I think both of them have DI mix-ups on their throw, but Charizard probably has easier kills from it. That
And
will
fly into misses the side B.
kill. And even if it didn't, he still was charging
Yeah.
his down B to go straight up there to finish it anyways.
Zen is up by a little bit, so let's see. Oh, gets hit by the up B, that's unfortunate.
He's spacing so well.
Yeah.
Dash tag 20%, everything is extra credit. Down tilt,
Oh.
jab, reverse back air, forward air.
Oh no, the overextension, and it cost him.
At least he got
But
58%.
yeah, the percentage is definitely worth something here.
Especially
so-
since even though Sheik traditionally struggles with CC, I think that's
Wow,
I
that
think that
kill.
Charizard also wants to get Sheik out of the CC percent because then everything works.
Definitely.
Your entire kills. Very strong showing right there. It's 1-1, I believe.
I think so, yes.
Where does he go? Obviously not FD.
I think we might see a smaller stage again. I'm not sure.
I don't think so, because honestly, every time that Over Triforce has killed Sen, it's been off an edge guard, while every
That's
time Over
true,
has died,
yeah.
it's been off the top or off the side, like straight up, not an edge guard.
Yeah, against strong characters, it's a bit of a double-edged sword, because on a small stage, you might be getting them earlier from a hit directly, but
if
you get killed instantly from a strong hit.
But if
so-
you do indeed kill mostly from edge guards, the stage size doesn't really
Yeah,
matter. And
that's true.
honestly, Sheik is such a tricky character on the stage that it wouldn't surprise me if more stage means better neutral for her.
Yeah. Oh, wrong direction there.
Tomahawk grab into forward air will not do it. There, the stage comes into play. That would probably have killed on any other stage.
Oh, do you see this? This is one of the crazy things you can do with Charizard. You can reverse the side B to recover.
Yes, I talked about that earlier, that you get so much distance
from it, yeah.
without really burning any resource at all. You
Yeah.
still have your jump, you still have everything. You just have the glide too.
That's... I don't know if he could have done a better follow-up. I think he did, what was that? A down smash, and it didn't really connect.
Oh, and he's trying to attack out of it instead of jump. You need to respect that. You cannot you still have frame disadvantage, even if it's not a true chain grab, so you
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
jump out or make a mix-up like that.
Just get away first. Oh, got the platform. Nice
This is
recovery.
looking so rough for Sen.
Oh, back.
Needles, that will
the
do it.
needles.
Oh, he
saved him a bit.
Yeah,
but
it doesn't
yeah,
really matter. So Overtrife was looking so dominant this game, free.
Yeah. And those needles really help against a character with a good recovery.
Oh, okay, so... Oh, it's so unfortunate that Sen has dropped the ledge every time. It's so much extra credit. He's just running away with it.
So much damage right now.
It's insane how well... So what I think is happening is over Triforce, even if he's like... I don't know how experienced he is in this game, but he seems to know the grabs, which is important, but he also still has the combo game he has in like Melee, where he knows the percentage, he knows what the correct follow-up is, he still has the reaction, so he's just like playing it like it's an easy flowchart.
Yeah, but to be honest, Sheik's flowchart is pretty easy compared to some other characters, because a lot of stuff sets up for combos really well.
Well, of course, but you don't expect someone to go into their secondary game, so to speak, and sear to death a native character like this that has some properties you might not be used to every time. And like even the fact that Charizard has so much recovery mix-ups, and he's still like he's still like edge-guarding him every time.
Yeah,
honestly, I feel like it should be the reverse.
Solid.
I feel like honestly Charizard should be making it back every time, and Sheik should die from a flowchart every time. That's my perception.
Kind of, yeah, you would expect that.
My bias, so to speak.
Because Sheik's recovery is not the best, to say the least.
Yeah, and Charizard has so much stuff. Oh yeah, free stock to one.
Charizard is also big and slow, so yeah, it's
down throw, tech shade is not quite fast enough, 24%.
Can he get something here?
For that will do it. Seems to be unreactable, so it's a DI mix-up. If you DI in, then you get hit by the forward and die very early. CC, back throw, right there, DI mix-up, expected DI in.
Oh, the turnaround right there. Can he do something here?
Downer, upper, downer, forwarder, not quite enough. But he's following him all the way up there.
Wow.
That's not safe, my man. Oh,
that looked cool.
That was actually critical, because there was no other move that would have saved him in that position to not get the forward aired. But honestly,
so high percent right now.
But honestly, Charizard is a character that can sear to death. On the other hand, he can just get down smashed.
Yeah, this is looking rough. Oh, makes it back one more time.
Up smash. But he expects to have more advantage than he actually has.
Oh.
Upper, back air, tipper this time.
This could be it. No.
Oh, but he holds down, so he still gets one more opportunity. And he barely makes it back.
Not enough.
Up throw, 111%.
Yeah, the platform really messing it up for him. He can't cover all the options from Sheik's recovery.
That would have killed if it hit, but it didn't, and he rolls up, but not quite enough.
So risky.
This is so important. Oh, the weak hit back here versus the forward air takes it over Triforce. Composure, the picture of composure. He had such a huge lead and almost threw it away, but it doesn't even look like he broke a sweat. And Sen too, he's like, oh, I almost got the comeback. That means I have the download. I just have to take this next game and then I'll win. Because like, if I would take the next game, that I prove that I'm the better player, and then I'll take the game 5. I feel like they both have supreme confidence in their own abilities. Up.
Let's see where this leads now.
Indeed. Up B.
Oh, up B. Was that off shield?
It was. Nair,
deceptively
upper.
fast, right?
It is. Back throw, DI mix up. Down throw.
Lost the chain there, but gets the edge guard for now. And
weak hit up air, not quite enough to kill. Charizard still not the lightest character in the game, so that will not quite kill. Yeah, still very even. Oh, and the
really
last hit of Nair, the very edge
Nair.
of at the end, will do it. So right now he needs the extra credit, rolling around a bit, playing defensive.
I think it's quite impressive how Zen doesn't mind playing at the edge that much. He isn't really phased by being cornered.
I completely agree, but I think Charizard is, as the character looks like, he's pretty good in the air.
Yeah.
So I don't think he minds that much. But yeah.
He also has the range advantage. You can't go in blindly against him. So.
Definitely. Sen though, like, I'm so impressed by his composure. He's down 2-1. He might drop stuff every now and then, but he's still like, he's proving that,
that was
just
great.
as his name tag suggests, he has the
Zen,
composure to take these games. CC jab.
Trading blows while crouching. Oh, this is gonna
He lost his jump.
Yeah, to the needles.
Yes, and that means that he immediately loses his option and dies.
Yeah.
So we went from a very dominating performance where he could build a lot of extra credit to just like straight up being behind.
Getting a lot of
anything can happen.
Mileage out of the grab right there. Over.
Definitely jab, up air,
Oh,
down
the
air.
juggles. That could
Jab
have been
again.
dangerous right there.
It's so scary. Like, just like you said, they're playing at the edge, and they both feel like if I get this hit, I take the stock. And they're both comfortable with it, with the high stakes, high risk or high reward.
Oh, again.
And this will do it. Yes, this.
Did he have to do that?
No.
Maybe. I don't know. For style, you have to do that.
Last hit, he's looked for that nair so much, but he's never really hit it until now.
Yeah. That gimp
Backer
would
will
have
do
been
it.
huge.
That will do it, yes. Totally even. Ace over Triforce looking to go up 3-0, take the set and like eliminate Sen so early. I don't think that he was seeded that low at this tournament. But Sen too, looking to bring this back for supreme composure. And it is indeed slightly in his favor at the moment. One hit at this edge guard will do it.
Oh,
Takes it, and it's 2-2. Very, very nice.
Really close set here. So
I'm so happy to be commentating this with you. This is such a good time. Let's see right here at Awakening 5, Sen versus over Triforce. Game 5, the last set of today until top 6 tomorrow. The winner of this will make it into the final day, which is, you always want to do the final day.
Oh, wrong stage? Or
yeah, definitely wrong stage.
Not wait. All right, what's he gonna do?
Good question. I think both of them prefer slightly larger stages. I think both of them want at least one platform, at least 2 platforms. So I'm thinking maybe like Delfino, Dreamland. Yeah, why not? Big stage.
Does that work? Didn't he counterpick to that already?
Might have, gentlemen.
I guess.
So impressive how Sen CC'd the forward air from over and then jabbed, and the jab sends upwards, so he gets a combo from CCing one of Sheik's moves. And generally they're so safe that you can never really get those. 13%, that's such a huge lead, especially when you're a heavyweight like Charizard and you're at low percent.
Aggressive edge guard, but
F-tilt
gets that. That might be
has
it.
to switch to Zelda.
Can he make something happen?
Forward air will do it, and now over has to switch back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's gonna do his thing where he goes to the edge and like gets the wall jump.
Kinda.
Gets to make get up attack, so cheeky. But like Sen is looking so strong. I think that he was the favorite going into this, and right now, as his name tag suggests, he was down like 2-0. Yeah, he lost the 2 first game, right? Oh, no, it's 1-1. Yes, 2-1. And now he brought it back in a nail biter game 4, and like he's so like solid game 5. He's just punishing way harder than he did before.
Mid combo. Probably not what he wanted there, but. Let's see.
Under 61%, can't be too mad about that. There, forward there. Oh, that would have killed if it hit.
Really dangerous.
I don't think. Oh, it's so risky. Oh, I'm not sure if going for the hard read was the right call there.
I don't know. At 0%, well, maybe he gets a combo off like this. Could be dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah, but not from the up smash that I was going for. Oh, and he outspaces the F-tilt from Sheik and gets a nair from it. And it's even, like honestly.
Yeah.
Such a good spot dodge right there, but even then over Triforce is on the ball, ready to deal with that, the defensive options coming out from Sen. And like you said, he's comfortable playing the corner.
And
he's soft. He did the wrong hitbox of that forward air. So he wanted to do the sweet spot, which would definitely have killed, but he got the sour spot. And sure, the up B out of shield still took it, so it's fine. He took no extra percent from it.
Oh,
This is so big.
Sets up a combo, but gets counter hit.
That might.
No, not quite.
Yeah, but it's such a combo.
Yeah. Already at 75.
And look, 155%. The stage not working out for over.
Yeah.
And the up B.
Up B again.
So right now we're seeing what I talked about before. I feel like over Triforce should be the one getting edge guarded, and Sen should be the one getting back to stage with the superior mix-ups.
We are seeing it right now.
Reverse forward air will take it, even stocks,
Finally.
but such a huge percent deficit.
Definitely. Maybe with one good combo. Mesh out. That was a pretty fast mesh out right there.
Yeah, upper, ready with the tech chase, but that was such a good take. Without that, that would have been a combo. And right now, he's just going to try and get this stock, and he does with the roll up. He can probably cover everything there. I don't think that it's very easy to make comebacks, but I feel like if you do, you need to do with an edge guard right here.
Yeah, this could be a very nice fade back. Going to
Forward
ledge.
air, one more will do it.
Can he hit low? No.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was such an intelligent grab. The nair we talked about. And in game number 1 and game number 2, he went for that exact nair and missed it almost every time. And now he's never missed it game 5. That is so good to see the adaptation coming out.
And finally
Still,
gets the
and
edge
they're
guard.
even.
Yeah, that's
Game 5, last stock.
really brought it back.
You can, both of them can die in one hit from this. Dash attack.
Oh. Then getting out and starting a combo of his own. Oh,
Down
this is
air,
really
up air. And side B will take it. He does it. Sen, the master, will do it.
was
And then he moves on
amazing.
to losers top 6 and will play tomorrow. So that, I think, was it for us in the bracket. What a nice PM top 32.
really nice. Yeah.
Thank you for commentating with me. It's been a blast. I think we're signing out now.
Yeah, I think we don't have any more streaming content after
Yes,
this.
this was the
so,
last of today.
yeah.
It's pretty late, but I mean, check back in tomorrow, BTS Smash for the other games, and back here on YouTube, I think, let's see, I have the schedule right here with me, and yes, Project M Europe, 10 a.m. tomorrow. I don't know what the local time is, but it's going to be pretty early, so hopefully we're going to see some good top 6. And I mean, I'll be here watching. I don't think I'll be commentating.
It's top 6, really?
Yeah.
How does that work? Nobody knows.
So yeah, thank you
I
so
guess
much for
we're-
letting me commentate. I'll be off.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Good night, everyone.